Queen Elizabeth National Park is one of the top visited national parks in the country. The park has up to 8,000 visitors a month, and 500 of these are local tourists, mainly students. The reason the park boasts of such high visitor numbers is its richness in flora and fauna, diversity of wildlife, including tree climbing lands in Ishasha. In part 1, I give you an insight on what it takes to get there and options you can consider for accommodation. When traveling to Queen Elizabeth National Park in Kasese, you may want to start off early enough, considering you'll have a good amount of distance to cover, about 386 kilometers, which translates into 6 to 7 hours on the road. Another important aspect to keep in mind is the fact that there's an 80-kilometer stretch from Fort Portal that is made up of really poor and bumpy road network. And because the distance is quite long, you will inevitably need to make a few stops here and there for your comfort more than anything else. Mubende district is one of those places where you'll get both food and relief. While going on trips like this, you cannot miss out on an opportunity to have some roadside meat or baboon for that matter. Stevo, otundachi? Otunda meka. Nkoko yoka. Mami, what about soda? It's some of the best tasting roadside meat you'll ever come across. From here, you should be all set to continue your journey without any qualms. Well, that is until Fort Portal, which is another place to stop to take in all the beauty and rich culture that makes up this town. A few hours later, and we're in Fort Portal town, and I must admit, the air smells different. It smells fresher. This is one of the stops you might want to make en route to Kasese while going to Queen Elizabeth National Park. And while you're at it, you might want to check out the Omukama's Palace or Yonyimba Kabamba Iguru. The people here are super friendly too. A fun fact about Fort Portal town is that it was named the cleanest city in the country, and on reaching there, you can understand why. From Fort Portal, you will only have about 100 kilometers before you are greeted by Queen Elizabeth National Park. We got there a bit late in the evening and went straight to our accommodation, Kyambura Game Lodge. Kyambura Game Lodge is one of those lodges whose beauty just speaks for itself. It's a very cozy and comfortable establishment, and the air smells really fresh. In as far as the food goes, the cuisine at Kyambura Game Lodge is so delicious that it will leave you smiling to yourself for no apparent reason.
If you wake up, by the way, why it's called Kyambura Game Lodge, it's, when you wake up in the morning having a breakfast, you just see the game. We have, elephants around. You can watch elephants. Even during lunchtime, there's a water hole around. They gather there to have lunch also. And there is a variety of birds around. And as I told you, we're conserving nature. So when you wake up, you see, there's that natural feel that you get, or the breeze that comes out.
It's also set up in such a way that you'll still be able to connect with your people without taking away from the safari experience.
Clients staying for more than one night, laundry is free. And we've got lots of services. We have a swimming pool and a swimming pool specifically for residents. And Wi-Fi, the signals are always at the reception and at the restaurant and the bar. We don't put it in the rooms just because, people want a serene environment. They don't want the hustle and the buzz of the town. So when they are here, they just, relax.
Queen Elizabeth National Park, like many other parks in the country, has come up with pocket-friendly rates to encourage you, the domestic tourist, to take part and fully benefit from the experience.
As Kyambura Game Lodge, we are promoting it. We've got rates we offer to the residents, and Well, we need Ugandans to use this facility, so we designed some good rates for them to use. Of course, we have rack rates, but we give them concessions depending on, say, the numbers, how long one is staying, then how many cottages they are taking, and then we give them a choice.
Because most citizens think it is very expensive to come to a park like this one. So they see it in terms of dollars, $40, $30, etc. But the fact is, we actually charge less than $10 for a citizen to enter into a park, because that is 15,000 Uganda shillings per entry per night. Then we also charge a vehicle at 30,000, irrespective of the days you stay in the park. So you find actually the rate to which we attach the citizen is quite low compared to the non-resident.
The thing about Queen Elizabeth National Park is that even before embarking on your itinerary for the activities of the day, you are guaranteed breathtaking views, which is satisfying on its own. If not for anything else, then you should consider visiting Queen Elizabeth National Park for its amazing scenery. If you're one that's into views, then this is a place you must definitely visit. Breathtaking does not even begin to describe it.
Community. So even a female...
Join me tomorrow as I take you on an experience of a lifetime, where we shall go chimpanzee trekking, take a look at the underground forest, as well as take a boat ride on the Kazinga Channel.
In those small boats we are seeing on the bank.